Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio with your host Hardtruck1. Hello! Alright, so, well, game is really dark. I apologize for that. But, okay, so I had to do a few things off camera. First off, I had to go fight a few aliens off camera. Wasn't anything really exciting, I just was a little bit of a wimp and everything, trying to keep them at bay. But for the greater of the good, I'm able to make that once we have enough of these. We have 60 of those. We'll have enough of these because, yeah, we're good. Let's throw some speed modules on that one at least. Cool. Looks like, oh wow. Wow, we went from having absolutely zero petroleum to having a whole lot of petroleum now. I wonder if it's because we kicked in this third one, and that was just able to pick up the what this fluid had. Anyway, it's starting to pick up a little bit. Why, you know? Oh, because this is a regular chest still. That's why. Okay, well, let's put that as a requester chest. Oh, been setting up some requests and stuff, everything. We can go, what do we need? We need iron plate. Let's keep 200 on us at all times. I don't think we're going to need more than 200 at all. Let's keep at least 100 steel on us as well. As for the rest of the stuff, like electronics and stuff, we'll just run around and grab them when we need to. Like right now, we got 160 of those. We don't need that much. Let's add 100 of those onto us. All right. So anyway, so what I did off camera was I just went and just killed some random aliens to be able to get the artifacts and stuff. To be able to make our fusion core for our armor here, because we're definitely going to need it. You know what? We could get started with making 3 of those. How about 4 of those? Definitely make 4 of those. At 79, we're almost at it. These are plucking away. So we just need 20 more of those. I don't think we have any of those in storage, do we? No. We don't have any of those in storage. Okay. We're not quite ready to switch over to this. There's still about 316 rounds of the regular red ammo, the piercing ammo. I would really like to get rid of that. I really want to get rid of that before we start with the better stuff, because the better stuff, I mean, it's just gonna melt through. It's just gonna melt through them like crazy and everything. How much copper do we have? Oh wow! Ooh, we need to upgrade our copper. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade our copper. We might even have to add a second copper to keep up with the demand of copper. I didn't realize we were down to not having that much copper. We want to go. We'll get that in a second. Actually, we could do that while we're waiting for these processing units. Oh, we can get rid of that one too. I forgot about that. Let's grab half of those. we're gonna add us some legs. Oh, we need 30. Hold on. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Okay, we're just gonna have the basics of a lot. We need 45 batteries. Do we have batteries? We do not have any batteries. We're very slow on the making of the battery. What is that? Are we... it could be our copper. Let's see, what's there? No, it's not our copper. No. It's just the fact that these are slow. Let's give them some modules then, to speed up. There we go. Not too fast, but they're fast enough now. Oop. Slow little bugger. I don't think... Oh, we have 49 in here. Yeah, we're kind of running low on the processing units to be able to get them, get all these guys upgraded. We need to just upgrade these to those. I have enough to do 8. I need to do 12. I need more brick, that's what I need. Kind of interesting with everybody running around now. With all the robots running around, some stuff that was already all caught up and everything is kind of slow now. And the stuff that actually needs to be caught up is kind of lagging. Okay, I apologize for disappearing there for a second because I had to sneeze. Whew. Okay, alright. So we got 12 of these. Let's go ahead and upgrade these to these. These will probably run a little quicker now. They'll definitely try to run a little quicker. Let's upgrade this down to there. That way they... There we go. Alright, so this will start producing a little bit quicker. Like I said, we'll probably have to double that because it's not going to be enough to supply everything. Especially since everything's using copper like crazy. Okay. Oh. You know what? I forgot to limit this. Whoops. Yeah. That can just stop now. We don't need that many anymore. Okay. I need a few batteries. How many batteries do I need? I need 45 batteries. So... Actually, you know what? I could come up here and I could just request some batteries. I mean, I had some batteries on me, but I need more. I don't need 200 of them though. Let's just do 50. Okay, so they'll randomly bring me a battery or so every once in a while. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of our stuff in. Put that over there. Our energy. Okay, looks like we can only fit 3 right now. I mean, this is not the most efficient. I mean, this is an odd number for a thing. But the fusion core is going to go right here, and I don't know how many. I don't know how many of those how much space it's going to need. Oh yeah, look, we are up. Oh, we are at 97. We're at 97, so we're going to need 3 more. Now we're going to need 2 more. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just cut this one off, and I'll allow all of this one to run. Need 1 more. Back, we could just cut that one off now. There we go. Alright, so now we can we can make our fusion core. As soon as our fusion core is done, there we are. There we go. Now I could run over and grab some batteries. In fact, I might even do that, just so that way I can have a battery backup for these. Let's right click. Let's open this. Let's go ahead and add some batteries. Oh, you can't rotate in this one. Okay, so that's good enough. Alright, you know what I may do? I may put a circuit condition on this. That, because we don't need that many batteries, absolutely. Wire. So I'm going to set up a circuit condition here. That when this thing reads 10, when it has 10, or when it has less than 10 regular batteries, it can run. But that's greater than 10. How about less than 10? Okay. When it has less than 10, it will put stuff into the machine. But now it has to be. Okay, there we go. Alright. So when it's greater than 10, it'll shut off. That way there's at least 10 batteries in this thing all the time. Because we're going to need we need the batteries for these guys. And seeing this has already got 3 in it, so and it won't have any until it gets can't talk until it gets more battery or processors units. So we're slowly changing the batteries over to the better one, or the robots over to the better ones. I don't know why I cannot talk all of a sudden. So, okay. Our accumulators are working good. Our accumulator assembler is working good. Alright, so now we need to go smack at the aliens a little bit. And I think we're gonna go off to the west this time. Because I have some plans for the ones to the north. Oh, looky here. We got alien goop. You know what? I'm gonna put a couple of gates right here. They don't work very well, but I mean they're gonna work for now. Yeah, I think we're gonna go off this direction because I think there's some over here by the other base. that we can deal with. In fact, we're just going to come up here and look at the oil real quickly before we head off to do that, just to make sure everything's working properly up here. So yeah, it looks like everything's doing okay. We've got quite a bit of oil. These are still here. Doesn't, since this all runs on since this all runs off the power of the sun, this one doesn't seem to get attacked as much because of that. So it's all pretty stable over here. The only reason why our regular base gets attacked is due to the fact we do not have, we produce a lot of pollution up there. But we're going to see how much trouble we can get into up here. And I also got Alright, cool. Now, like I said, the only reason why I'm doing them over here, doing them dirty over here, is for the fact that, like I said, I wanna make a base. I wanna make a automatic alien farm with the ones over to the north, with the ones up to the north. So hopefully we can get that set up. Alright, see what we can do. Alright. Go through, pick up all the alien goop. Now, I'm pretty much out of ammunition for my gun. I have, how many more? I have 21 of these. It's not going to be enough to take care of another base. So, alright. Let's head back. We got quite a bit. We got 67. That'll be enough to, that'll definitely be enough to, hopefully finish out the oil processing. It'll hopefully be enough to do the advanced oil processing, which is, you know what, let's do this. We can get that back on thing as soon as I figure out where it's at. It's staring me right in the face, and I don't have a clue where it's at. Where? Oh, where is it? Well, when you have infinite research on, it's kind of hard to find everything in this one. All right. Oh wait, what's this? No, that's advanced materials processing. Okay, so we're not going to find it in that one. We're going to have to go find it in this one. There it is. We'll set it up for continuing research, and then we'll run down here. And we'll go ahead and we'll split it up. Half in that one, half in that one. So there we go. Alright, so we're going to start getting research back. We're going to start getting that one researched again. Looks like I went ahead and put some modules in these off camera. Or at the end of the last episode or something, I guess. I put some off camera. Cool, we got batteries galore now. We still got to make this power grid. So let's do that. Let's start on the power grid real quickly. I also made a RoboPort. I researched a mobile. Oh yeah, I needed more battery. We got more battery. Okay, so now we can, what do we need now? Oh, 10 more processing units. Okay. A good thing we left this thing running. Or actually, it didn't. Okay. Well, we got 3 out of there. Okay, this one needs to be sped up as well. Fine. Sorry, dude. Mine. Fine. You know what I could do? I could start up this other side too. Where is mine? There it is. You can start this one back up as well. That way we can have a little bit more. Actually, we could put a circuit condition on this one to allow for, let's say, 50. So if we go here to there. Okay, so you're going to have a circuit condition of those. You're going to have, if you are less than, let's say 40, you may run. Okay. Alright. So now while we're waiting for those, we can actually run down here and grab these guys. So we got about 58 of them. That'll be nice. We do not have the substations though. Yeah, but we don't need the substations right at the moment. Substations are only if we really need to absolutely have a lot. I mean, we do need to have a lot, but I mean, you know. Let's see. Do we have? Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to steal all that. So that way I can make quite a bit of. We're gonna have to add another set of those pretty soon. But I think what we could do is we could actually blueprint. We could at least blueprint from here down, and then be able to double it, and then just gotta make sure I have everything in the system for it. But for right now, let's see. Oh, we need quite a few of those, really. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them down just like this. We'll do a row of a 9x9 field of them for now. just like that. Okay, then we'll grab our these and we'll just see what we can do. So we go like that. That's not going to line up right. What if we just go there? Oh, that's going to line up the same way on the other end. So what if we did one more? What if we did one more of these? There. Now will that line up correctly now? We go one over there and then just do a line. There we go. That'll work. Do a line down there. Oh yeah, cool. There we go. Now the only problem is we're gonna have this one by gap, which is okay because then we can actually do this. Over here. No, back here. Where are they? Are they here? Oh, they're here. Then we can do this, actually. Then we won't have a gap here. And this will have lights in it. Alright, now we want our these. Now you may be thinking that this grid right here is going to be overkill. But if you think about it, two of our regular solar panels, with the modification of the solar panel update, they're producing 60 gigawatts of power. Okay? To match that at night, we have to have quite a few of the accumulators, because the accumulators only hold, if I go in here and show you, each one of these has a maximum charge capacity of 5.5 megajoules. I don't know what megajoules is. I know it's smaller. Okay? But in order to match these two solar panels right here, for the amount of power consumption, we have to have quite a few accumulators. I mean, okay, that might up there be overkill, but I really don't want these steam engines to kick on like this unless it's absolutely necessary. I mean, unless we're using a crazy amount of electricity, I don't want these to kick on. So I want to be completely off these. I don't want to use these at all. So in order to do that, we've got to have the that amount of accumulators, and we are at wow. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to update. We're definitely gonna have to update our things. In fact, we might even. Let's go look in here really quickly. Let's see what we would have to go up to get here really quickly before we end it. Let's see what we'd have to do to get the oil processing Mark II, or the Mine Factory Reloaded ones, because they are better in pretty much every single way that you can think of. Turrets, tanks, acid thrower, rotary gun. There's actually not anything in here. Or is it under, oh, it might be under advanced machine. No, that's electric furnaces. That's those, which we're not going to be doing. That's logistics. Oh, here we go. No, express loader. Well, that's adding those. That's adding those. I thought there was one that added... Yeah, well, maybe it doesn't add. Unless maybe it's added after this or something. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So anyway, well, we've progressed. We got our power armor up and running. I kind of wish I had the power armor Mark II, but that's fine. We got to start somewhere in order to be able to kick butt. So we need. So in the next episode, I believe it's just well. Actually, between this episode and next episode, I'm going to let everything run, get advanced oil processing up and running, or, well, get at advanced oil processing research so that we can get it up and running. And that's probably what we'll do in the next episode. We'll craft a couple more of these guys. We'll get this all set up. So, anyway, until then, I'm Hardtruck1. This is Factorio, and I'll see you in the next episode. Laters.